today's video, I'm going to be sorting out my cosplay stuff. I'm wearing the same shirt from last video, but actually I already washed it. So, nata. Maybe nata. So, um, marami-rami siya, so I'm actually overwhelmed. Merong the costumes, the wigs, the props, and a bunch of cosplay-specific items I have. I think I will be selling them. I'll be selling them off. So yun, let's start cleaning up. So it's day one, and what I really did is just bring out most of my costumes and wigs that are in boxes. So yeah, these boxes were mostly stored under my bed or in certain places in the flat. There's also costumes that are still in suitcases that I brought with me when I travel, sometimes for conventions in Manila a few years back. So a bit overwhelming already. This is my cat, baby Nata. Yeah, I think I will be starting first with these wigs. I have a bunch of these all out and exposed. We're gonna start with wigs then. This is one of my favorite wigs. You actually see it a lot in my YouTube videos. It's kind of just my go-to wig for a casual look. I kind of like the color on me. It's this mixed pink. Look at that. And then this is my other favorite wig. I also use it in a lot of my YouTube videos. It's a medyo black blue yung color niya. I think I will be keeping a lot of my fashion wigs, yung nasusuot ko for my normal OOTDs. But the character-specific wigs that I had na ayoko na, I'll be selling them off or giving them away. These are also wigs. These are all wigs. All wigs. That's the pile na I think I'm gonna sell or declutter. All wigs. And these two curly wigs. Nata. Good morning. This is day 2 and I started opening costume boxes and my luggage from my last cosplay trips. And I also am gonna bin some old fabric. They're moldy and musty, so they're just gonna go in the trash na lang. I'm gonna start taking pictures of my costumes, also to archive them. Look at this girl. I want to go in my suitcases. So this is how everything looks like now. I'm tired. So I took pictures of costumes I meant to sell. A lot of them I will be selling. I'll only be keeping ones that I'm happy to rewear again. So I have to like put everything in plastic bags. And then there's also a pile that I'm going to put in the washing machine. So they've been in storage for a while, so a few of them are quite musty. Hello guys! So, I'm back after the cleaning. Thus, I just want to talk about some closing remarks and stuff that I learned over the course of cleaning my cosplay costumes. I actually wrote them down here on my planner. Usually, I have a script for talking in videos. So, I look at it occasionally. So, yun. First off, this is actually the iFix Manahanan Planner, which has a Filipino design. You could say I also have the calendar. Ayun, ayun, the calendar. It's so cute. So I'm recording at daytime, so you can hear the birds again. My aunt kasi takes care of some birds. Kaya yun, maingay talaga sila pag umaga. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I've been cleaning for about a week my cosplay costumes, and here are some realizations. The first one is everything I invite into my life, whether it's people or items, are things I expend energy on to take care of. I never considered the effort I needed to spend on care and maintenance of items, and then also the space storage it takes. So habang naglilinis ako, parang na-shock lang ako na like, wow, ganito pala kadami yung costumes ko. I value all the costumes I have because I made most of them. Tinahi ko sila lahat. There's a story behind them. There's a reason why I did the character. And while I was cleaning them, I kind of felt bad na sa sobrang dami nila, hindi ko sila maalagaan lahat. Hindi ko sila, I couldn't properly, you know, yung iba is like, nagkaroon na ng stains from storage, rust. It smells musty because of the storage. I use wooden drawers and cabinets. So it has to be maintained regularly if I do want to keep them in the long run. Costumes aren't just things na pagkatapos mo gamitin, sisilid mo sa storage and then like you forget about them. If you want to take care of them and keep reusing them in the long run, occasionally you bring them out. Tapos, alabhan mo ulit, check if the parts are still okay, make repairs. Tapos, especially if you're using sensitive fabric or materials like leather, the synthetic leather, it can chip and be ruined in storage. So, kailangan talaga nila ng occasional check. Now, I was overwhelmed when I was cleaning kasi sobrang dami nila. And yeah, when I start on taking or making cosplays when I was young, I didn't consider how much time I would spend after the photo shoot is done, after I wore it to convention. Usually we don't think, oh, now what? What about the time I'm gonna spend on maintaining it? And do I even have storage space for it? So that's why I'm going to be doing a declutter, selling or giving away a lot of them na. And going forward, if I'm going to take on a project or make a costume again, I'm already have that knowledge of being upfront with myself and telling myself, realizing na yung cosplay, this costume doesn't just end after I wore it and after I shoot it. It's still gonna be in my home. It's still gonna be in my space, and I have to plan for what I do about this costume after the shoot is over. Okay, the second thing I noticed and I learned about cosplaying or these costume projects after I cleaned is that I shouldn't really rush my costume cosplay projects kasi rushing damages yung structural integrity, yung how long the costume will last. I like to be able to look at the costume I made just like I do with the Maya one. Na I look at it after 10 years and I'm still happy with it. And it can still last 10 more years if I just wash it properly. I'd like to be able to have costumes like that moving forward and not stuff na I look at after using and I keep thinking kailangan ko i-repair, i-modify, kailangan ko alaga ang super ige just because pinadali ko siya at first. But at the same time, all these projects that I'm now unsatisfied with, I don't really see them as failures. And like, I'm not trying to be hard on myself. Whatever I made in the past wasn't a waste. I'm just happy to look back at them because I can see how I've improved. Like every failure or low quality garment I made, it taught me experience and skills, and it's what improved my sewing. It's experience I'll carry forward in the future. So, closing remarks. Going forward, I will definitely still cosplay in this year, 2026, but probably for the whole year, I'll only work on one or two costumes. Like stay tuned na lang. Surprise na lang kung ano. But yes, I've learned a lot over the past year and from clearing out my costumes. From now on, I really want to be more selective na lang with what I do. And I want to do something that will really make me proud. And also, since I maintain a home now, unlike younger cosplayers na they don't have to think about storage or how the costume will age. For me, I also I have my own space now. I have my own home. So, iniisip ko na rin talaga yung storage space. Saan ko siya itatabi, saan ko itatambak yung materials. So, what happens to the life of a cosplay after it's done? Yun, that's already in my uh, line of thinking now, which previously I didn't really bother much before. Kasi bata ka pa and you don't think about these stuff before as you're starting out. So yeah, I've made a related video about this topic some time ago, late last year. And it's my video on how cosplay is becoming fast fashion. If this one was a bit thought-provoking to you, you might want to also watch that one. I think a lot of people in the comment section there left some really good thoughts and opinions on the state of costumes, cosplaying, and what happens to the life of a costume after cosplayers are done wearing it. So yun guys. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be here, just here. Probably have a new video again next week. See you guys next time. Bye bye.